Guys, today we're gonna go to 3 different restaurants and our first stop is light capture, so let's go. So this is the menu just before I talk about any other parts of the restaurant. As you can see, they have a variety of meals and all different mixtures. This is what I was trying to show you guys in the video. There's a small little staircase that leads to the second floor, which we were seated at, and the ceilings are really high, and as you can see, everything is cement, wood, or bricked, and I think that gave it a really cool, cozy kind of bookstore feeling to it. Our first order was a drink. We got a citrus blue mocktail, and it was, I think personally, really good. It was really refreshing. For our meal, we got a beef rendang burrito, which was actually really nice. The beef was really good. And this is me taking a bite out of it. And for our dessert, we got a blueberry yogurt cheesecake, and I think honestly this was the best out of everything that we ordered here. And this is us going down the staircase. This is what you would see when you first walk in. It's the cashier and the baristas. And right in that corner is a little bunny place, and they have fairy.
Guys, Avreet here. I'm gonna give you guys a more in-detailed description about all 3 restaurants. So first I'll get into light capture. So as we were first entering the restaurant, we had one of the staff open the door for us, which was very nice and very welcoming and pleasant. And as we first walked in, we were just hit with this really cozy, warm, kind of like a bookstore kind of feeling, I feel. The walls were bricked and concrete and had some wood accents. And as you first walk in, there's a little corner with bunnies in it, which was so adorable. And so we were sat upstairs on the second floor. So as you walk up the stairs, they're kind of narrow, but they're still really cute. So you walk up the stairs and we got seated at this seat, as you can see in the video, with a couch and 2 chairs, and this is really pretty table. I had to put pictures of the menu because we ordered online, as they don't give real menus now due to COVID-19 and everything. So we picked the rendang beef burrito and the citrus blue mocktail and the blueberry yogurt cheesecake. So the citrus mocktail was really nice. It had, of course, a very citrusy flavor, but it also kind of tasted like Sprite, a mix of both, you could say. I think it was really refreshing, and it came with mint on the side. And the beef rendang burrito was really flavorful. The burrito itself is just the vegetables inside, and the rendang comes on the side, so you would eat it together. But I think the rendang, the curry from the rendang was super flavorful. Like, you had a hint of spicy, but not too overpowering, and there was a tangy taste to it, and the beef was cooked perfectly. It was chewy, but it wasn't raw. I personally think it was cooked perfectly, and it was super good. The prices are all listed in the menu if you're wondering how much it was. And then for our last meal at light capture, we had a blueberry yogurt cheesecake. Now for me, the blueberry yogurt cheesecake was really rich and creamy. The blueberry was the jam. I think it was a jam. The blueberry jam was so rich. The flavors, it didn't taste artificial. And the base of the cheesecake, the crumb base, was so good. It was so buttery, and the texture was really good. And overall, I would rate light capture a 9.5 out of.
And our next stop is Vintage 1988, also known as V88. As you can see, the look on the outside is vintage, hence the name, and this is the menu. As you first walk in, you see a few plants, and you also see the kitchen and the chefs. The layout of the restaurant is quite long and narrow, and we were seated towards the front. this is me and Arya saying hi, and that is Yen. What we ordered was the classic mac and cheese, and I talk more in detail about this in the next clip.
Okay, so I'm gonna carry on and I'm gonna talk about the next restaurant. The next restaurant we went to was Vintage 1988, and the entrance was actually full of plants and it was really present, like it had a very naturey feeling. And as you first walk in, as you can see in the video, you actually see the kitchen because it is a very open concept layout, and you see all the chefs cooking and all the waitresses and the staff picking up the food from there. And it's a long but narrow restaurant, so from when you first walk in you see the entire restaurant. So as we walked in, we got seated at the front and we were able to watch the cook make our food, which what we got was a classic mac and cheese, and it was a simple mac and cheese, but it was really creamy and it had breadcrumbs on top with Parmesan cheese and some parsley. Personally, I think it was pretty good, but in my opinion, I would have liked it better if it was thicker rather than watery. But otherwise, the flavors were on point, and I think you guys should also check out Vintage 1988.
And for our last stop, Merchant's Lane. So as you open the doors, you see this dingy kind of red cute staircase as you walk up. And by the way, here is the menu. So when you reach the top of the stairs, you will see the display of desserts and the cashier on your right. And this is more of what the inside looks like. It kind of looks like a big attic, at least in my opinion. And this is our table. We ordered a burger called the Mistress, which will be talked more in detail about in the next clip. And this is Yen taking a huge bite out of our burger, and apparently she really liked it. I thought it was really nice too, but Yen will speak more about this in the next clip. This is more of what the place was like, and that is about it. This is us saying bye, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, my name is Yen and I'm going to talk more in detail about Merchant and my opinions on the place. First walking in, I was really amazed by the decorations I've seen. In my opinion, it was very well put and the vibe in there was very warm and welcoming, which I really enjoyed. As we were seated on our table, I noticed that on our table there were a lot of different types of patterns filled with different types of colors, and personally, it really was a nice touch-up to the place. During our time there, we had ordered a dish called the Mistress, which consisted of meat, veggie, and egg. On the side of it, there were a large portion of fries that was topped with seaweed. The fries were delicious, and it was crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside, which I really liked. The burger was really good, and the meat was definitely well cooked. The service there was also exceptional, as our food was served to us on a timely manner. Overall, the food was outstanding and the service is fantastic. Therefore, I definitely recommend coming here.